Welcome to the spot where the pages come alive. Comics Couple Cafe, where the fun vibes thrive. ComixDad's got the scoop, Mrs. Comics brings the flair. Pour a cup, settle in, there's magic in the air. Comics Couple Cafe, oh, what a scene. From manga to movies and all in between. News of the world or a hero's big fight. Chat with us live on this Thursday night. Flip through the panels and exciting anime scenes. Superhero showdowns and wild plot schemes. From breaking headlines to life's little wins, we're sipping and spilling where the fun begins. Hey, chat, jump in, tell us what you think. Is it capes or kaiju? Give us a wink. With ComixDad's quips and Mrs. Comics' grace, this cafe's the heart of our geeky space. So grab your favorite issue, pull up a chair. Comics Couple Cafe, we're beyond compare. From comics to life, we're here to stay. Tune in, let's chat at the cafe today. Flip through the panels and exciting anime scenes. Superhero showdowns and wild plot schemes. From breaking headlines to life's little wins, we're sipping and spilling where the fun begins. Hey chat, jump in, tell us what you think. Is it capes or kaiju? Give us a wink. With ComixDad's quips and Mrs. Comics' grace, this cafe's the heart of our geeky space. So grab your favorite issue, pull up a chair. Comics Couple Cafe, we're beyond compare. From comics to life, we're here to stay. Tune in, let's chat at the cafe today.
Hey everybody, ComixDad here. Who are you?
QueenComixWife.
QueenComixWife, that's right. And welcome back for another Comics Couple Cafe. It's our 13th episode. Yay! Unlucky 13. Yay!
Yeah, we're such bad luck, let me tell you.
Well, there's all sorts of stuff going on that we're going to be talking about that kind of falls in line with, Unlucky 13 and some of the bad juju that goes behind it and everything. But before we do that, as usual, let us say hello to everybody in the chats. Professor Savage Dab, what's going on, Prof? Says, let's fucking go. Arafane on YouTube said, hello, fellow humans. I might not be participating today. Long day and did something spontaneously. If I show up, I will probably be late. You expected that. Bye. Patty Quinn here with Spoon of the Queen emote and the Spidey headbang emote. If you're over on Rumble, hit those emotes. White Devil Otaku's here on Rumble, says hello to all. Hello, White Devil Otaku. Good to see you, man. And good to see that we have 15 people currently hanging out and watching, 14 on Rumble, just one person on YouTube. But you know what? That one person on YouTube, whoever you are, I appreciate you. Mrs. QueenComixWife appreciates you. And we hope that you will hop into the chat, engage with us, because part of this show is talk about you guys in the chat. And if not, we just hope that you enjoy the show and have a good time. But before we get into any of our topics tonight, because we got some good topics for tonight, since this is Comics Couple Cafe, and I have my coffee, the Queen has hers, I want to talk to you about something coffee related. For anybody who knows, I'm part of the Rumble Creator Program. I have to read these obligatory, stupid fucking ad reads. So I'm going to do one right now, but I'm going to make it sound nice, because Rumble rejected 2 of mine the other day because they were pre-recorded, I guess. I don't know. Nobody gave me an answer as to why. So I'm just going to breeze through some today just to get it the fuck done for the month, because it's a stupid requirement. But with that said, let's talk some coffee. Alright, so have you tried 1775 coffee? Because if not, now is your shot. The 1775 starter kit just dropped. Only 1,000 units are available. And in it, you'll be getting the bold, dark roast that hits hard, the smooth, medium roast, and the Vitality Mushroom Coffee for clean energy and laser focus, no crash. All single origin, small batch, toxin-free, and mold-free. Plus, what you'll also be getting is a gold spoon clip, because freedom isn't scooped with plastic. A frother strong enough to stir up your coffee and your mother-in-law's opinions. That's a good one. Uh, that's a good frother. And a black 1775 tumbler. $170 worth of coffee and gear can be yours for only $99. This is for the ones who've been watching 1775 blow up on Rumble, wondering if it's actually worth it. Spoiler, it is. Go to 1775coffee.com/studio and grab your starter kit before they're gone. That's 1775coffee.com/studio. Bold beans, clean fuel, and a morning routine that stands for something just like Rumble does. Okay, cool. That's done. Got that shit out of the way. Let's go. Moving on. So, first thing, because originally we were going to lead off with talking about this new season, South Park, and how it's 2 episodes in, and some of the jokes that they've been making, and how it's been kind of hit or miss. Levistro says, insert one mandatory comment 1 here. Just like we did, stupid mandatory ad read number 1 just now. What's up, Levistro? Good to see you, brother. And there it is. There's mandatory comment number 2. But yeah, so we were going to lead off with talking about South Park and their new episodes and kind of what people have been seeing in them, and how it's kind of a mixed reaction for the first 2 episodes. But right before, probably about an hour ago, we got some news regarding Gina Carano and her lawsuit with Disney and Lucasfilm. So we're going to talk about that instead, or at least to lead off, we're going to talk about it. And so Gina Carano took to X, about 2.5 hours ago, but it started really making its way around about an hour ago or so. And for those of you who don't know, Gina Carano back in 2021 was fired by Lucasfilm and Disney for basically speaking her mind about the state of the Republican Party and the state of being a Republican in America at the time and all that stuff. And more or less, she got fired for it. Yo, what's going on, fam? What's going on? OG Next Level Gaming. Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Everybody here hanging out. Go check out Levistro over on Rumble and OG Next Level Gaming on Rumble. Click those icons of the original Next Level Gaming. I'm sorry, EV Mux translates it to the user account name, so it's the original Next Level Gaming. Tom Kavicic says good evening. What's going on, Tom? Good to see you, man. And everybody, just go hit all the pictures of everybody in the chat. Go follow everybody. And because everybody here is awesome. And even though I have my mixed feelings on how some things have been going with Rumble lately, I have no ill will towards any of the creators, obviously, because we're all out here just doing the same thing, man. We're all just trying to have fun, create some content, and I don't know, maybe make a little extra scratch in the process if you care about it. I mean, we do, but it's not the biggest thing in the world to us. But we still like to, because it helps pay a bill. But everybody follow everybody. And then Blackbird34, hey, Comix, what's going on, Blackbird? Good to see you, man. And all 21 people here between YouTube and Rumble, please hit that thumbs up. Please hit the repost if you're on Rumble, because that goes a long way. If you're on YouTube, please hit the share button. And then please either follow or subscribe if you haven't already, so long as you like the show tonight, because then also I've got other shows that I do. I have pre-recorded videos of comic book readings, and most recently, comic book showdowns, hypothetical fights between comic book characters that I think about and I put on into a video. QueenComixWife also has some channels, so go check her out as well, QueenComixWife, both on YouTube and on Rumble. And also, do you want to let everybody else know about your new thing now?
Oh, yeah. So I have officially launched an Jesus Christ, an Instagram channel. I made an account because I had some friends come to me telling me that we should do this. I made an account for Instagram, QueenComixWife, and it's gonna be a cooking Instagram channel. So anybody wants to follow the cooking stuff, go grab me on Instagram. And you can see all photos that I put on there and pictures and all that wonderful stuff. and reels and stories and everything. And I'll be making 2 new meals this week because I had 2 requests coming yet this afternoon. So
Oh, did you?
I'll be making two meals this
Do you
month.
want to give any hints or spoilers, or do we just have to wait and see what they are?
I'm just gonna let them wait to see what they are.
Okay, well, in order to find out what the 2 new dishes Queen Comics Wife's going to cook and show everybody how to cook, go follow her on Rumble, go follow her on X, go subscribe to her on YouTube, and now also go, what is it, follow, subscribe, what is it on Instagram? Follow, I think.
Follow.
And go follow her over on Instagram. All you have to do is search Queen Comics Wife. Instagram.com/Queen Comics Wife, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
If it's not in the description, I'll have to update it. But you can go find her there. It's pretty easy to follow her. Livisho said, I'm close to 500 subs on YouTube. First 500 to sub gets immortalized forever in my flight to 500 video, including private subs as a non-hashtag.
A real quick ComixDad. Everybody, please pray for John. He's having surgery tomorrow.
Yes. John Ambler, our buddy John
please
Ambler.
pray for him. Have good vibes for him. That everything goes well and that he recovers very quickly and recovers very well. We'll be praying for you, John. We love you so much.
Well, do you want to do like maybe a quick 15, 20-second prayer for John real quick with everybody on while we're here? Everybody at home can follow along. Pray for our buddy John Ambler, who's one of our mods and also a good friend of ours.
You can go ahead and pray.
Oh, go ahead, kick us off, Queen Comics.
No, I'm always praying. No,
fine.
no.
All right. Dear Heavenly Father, please watch over John as he is going to be having surgery tomorrow. I believe for hernia, correct?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
For hernia. And so we just ask that you guide the surgeons, that they do everything correctly and properly, and that John has a speedy recovery, and he is back in our chats, entertaining us all, having fun with us, with him and all of his rooster emojis that he uses for his innuendos. But please watch over him, his family, while he has the surgery tomorrow, and for his recovery, and he joins us again in nothing but good health and high spirits. It's in your name we pray, Father. Amen.
Amen.
Let's see. So we've got Lavistro. Congrats on almost hitting 500, man. Next Level Gaming, hit that like and follow, folks. Thank you so much, brother. Panda Simone's here. Says, "Hey, Comics family." Hey, Panda Simone. I hope you've been talking to John, and if you want to, if I don't know if he's hanging out with family night or what, but if you know he's not up to anything, have him come on in here, hanging out with us, and have a good laugh before tomorrow. Professor Savacha is back, says, "Hail ComixDad." What's up, Prof? EB is here, says, "You got this, Sean." That's right. Positive vibes out there for John, everybody, please. Panda Simone said, "I'll let you know when he gets back to his parents' home. They will be watching over him." Oh, okay. Perfect. Thank you so much for letting us know. So now, okay, so let's get back into talking about Gina Carano. So yeah, filed suit last year, was fired from Disney Lucasfilm in 2021 for things that she said on X regarding just her political views and her thoughts about the state of what being a Republican in America was like at the time and all that stuff. Well, turns out it's all come to an end. I will read her post. She says, "I have come to an agreement with Disney Lucasfilm, which I believe is the best outcome for all parties involved. I hope this brings some healing to the Force. And for anybody who doesn't know, Lucasfilm is the production company behind Star Wars. Gina Carano was a big part of the show The Mandalorian in the first season, first 2 seasons, I think, actually, before they canned her.
Yeah.
But anyway, she says, "I want to extend my deepest, most heartfelt gratitude to Elon Musk, a man I've never met, who did this good Samaritan deed for me in funding my lawsuit." Because at the time, it was when Musk took over X, and he was saying if anybody was getting fired for sharing their thoughts and posts on X or /Twitter, to reach out to him, and his legal team would potentially take people on as clients to fight wrongful termination suits. So she says, "Thank you, Mr. Musk and X, for backing my case and asking for nothing in return. To lawyers at the blah, 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 I am humbled and grateful to God for his love and grace in this outcome. I'd like to thank you all for your unrelenting support throughout my life and career. You've been the heartbeat that has kept my story alive. I hope to make you proud. I am excited to flip the page and move on to the next chapter. My desires remain in the arts, which is where I hope you will join me. Yes, I'm smiling. From my heart to yours, Gina." And then there is a link from an article in Variety, which I'm not going to pull up real quick because fuck Variety. But they do have a quote from representatives at Lucasfilm/Disney that says, quote, "The Walt Disney Company and Lucasfilm are pleased to announce that we have reached an agreement with Gina Carano to resolve the issues in her pending lawsuit against the companies. Ms. Carano was always well respected, bullshit, by her directors, co-stars, and staff. Maybe most of her co-stars, not all, and definitely not respected by staff. That's a bunch of bullshit because they fucking slandered her and tried to basically make her the black sheep of entertainment. And she worked hard to perfect her craft while treating her colleagues with kindness and respect. That I believe. With this lawsuit concluded, we look forward to identifying opportunities to work together with Miss Carano in the near future." Now that is where I have a problem, folks. Yeah, what a bullshit Disney statement. Absolutely it is. Hey, what's going on, Shell Frogs? Good to see you here, lady. But yeah, it's a bunch of crap. Why is that camera looking blurry? Might be because of the light. I don't know. Ah!
You're breaking stuff.
I don't care. It might be just the feed over to wherever this is on right now. What is that, YouTube? Yeah, fuck that. But yeah. What do QueenComixWife, knowing everything that you and I have known about what's been going on with this situation, what are your thoughts on hearing that Gina Carano has settled with Disney instead of moving forward with the lawsuit?
Well, I know some people are friends with her, but I'm going to say that she sold herself short and out for her soul to be, so she could just have a job. I think she just wanted to make money, and she sold herself to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I think she's stupid for going back to Disney.
Well, I will cut you off and say there's a chance she might based on that Disney statement, but she herself has not indicated anything as of yet.
Oh, she's going. I guarantee she's going. I guarantee it. These celebrities always do this. They say one thing, and then because people say stuff or things happen, then they go a different direction, go towards that. So, I just feel like she's being ridiculous, and I think that she needs to move forward with the lawsuit because Disney deserves it. Because after the way they treated her was absolute bullcrap, and she's letting them get away with it. And,
pretty much.
And it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that these celebrities do this crap. Me personally, I've lost respect for her.
And there were people within Disney and Lucasfilm that were actively going on X and talking shit about her, slandering her, committing libel, and also going to different internet communities, and also probably riling up other, I'll say it, fucking libtards. And now, and granted, all Gina's ever wanted to do, because it put a big black mark on her standing in Hollywood for the longest time. She's been doing a lot of independent stuff with like Angel Studios and other independent film productions and companies, but they must have thrown a whole fuck ton of money at her, basically.
Yep.
Patty Quinn.
I personally think it just needs to burn in hell. That's just me.
Yeah. Well, it needs to go bankrupt. Everybody needs to be fired.
It really does.
I hope she doesn't work with them ever again. Yeah, I hope so too.
It's gonna happen.
Only time will tell. And if she does, that says a lot more about her than it does about Disney, to be honest. How much do you think they paid to avoid this? Yeah, that's exactly it. They probably, because if this moved forward, because Disney kept trying to get this blocked up for the last, because it was April in 24, I think.
Yeah, it was last year.
It was April. Yeah. Well, it was April in 24 where Disney filed, I think, a countersuit to avoid discovery, based on, to file a countersuit against her claim, saying that like Disney had the right to fire her based on her freedom of speech because as an artist, it's supposed to be an expression of the company, blah blah blah, this that and the other. So that was going back and forth for a while, and then the courts ordered Disney to do to move forward to discovery, but then Disney lawyers have been holding up the court in the legal process for the last, I think, probably like 10 months or almost a year now. And because the thing is, if it goes to discovery, either Disney will destroy evidence or they'll have to provide evidence proving that Disney and Disney employees indeed infringe upon her First Amendment right and fired her for expressing her First Amendment rights.
See, that's the thing, though. I wouldn't take that money, Savage Dad. I would basically not sell my soul for money. I would say F you, walk away and not give a shit,
Yeah.
because money is money. You can't take money with you when you die. So I'm not selling my soul to nobody for money.
Yeah.
Now
she's also made clear that she wants to act. That's what she wants to do.
I understand
And
that, but
and so to Savage Dad's point, if they gave, let's say the settlement was like $100 million, $200 million, she could easily take that and go start her own production company, which wouldn't be a bad idea.
But my thing is, I don't think she's going to do that. I think she's going to work with that company. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, but yeah, they absolutely gave her an atrocious amount of money. Jose Taco says I'm late. Well, and then here's the other thing though too, because Gina loved working on Mandalorian. She loved the character of Cara Dune. Everybody did, and they had plans for her as Cara Dune in a series and I think a movie, and they had plans for the character. They had plans for her. So I bet you the settlement probably includes at least 1 to 2 projects with her at Lucasfilm, with Cara Dune being either a main character or the main character.
No, I understand what you're saying. Me personally, though, I would not work with Disney. I want Disney to go under so badly.
Oh yeah,
I want Star Wars to go under. And don't get me wrong, guys. I am a huge Star Wars fan of the 70s and early 2000s. I love Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
I always have. I always will. When Disney got that contract, they fucked Star Wars so badly up the ass that I get sick even looking at Star Wars stuff anymore.
Honestly, I wish I bookmarked the post, because yesterday I saw a post of somebody from an account. Well, all right, hold on before we do anything else. All right, so I can't. All right, so what this represents right here for everybody on YouTube who can't see it, Snooty Mims, who is a staunch supporter of the channel, just went over on Rumble and gifted 5 subscriptions, which is the equivalent of memberships on YouTube, to the channel here. Snooty Mims, brother, you are an insane person. You are, as one of everybody's favorite grifters on the internet right now says, you are a mad lad. So Snooty, brother, you are too generous, you are too kind, and we appreciate you, and this is what? Holy shit! All right, well, there's Professor Savage Dad decided to say, you know what, Snooty? Fuck it, I match you. And Professor Savage Dad just also gifted 5 subscriptions to the channel over on Rumble. So Professor Savage Dad and Snooty, I'm gonna hit you with 2 back-to-back clips. One on behalf of me and one on behalf of QueenComixWife. Thank you guys so much. You're generous. You humble us constantly. And we're moved by, even if it's only $1, we're a penny, but we're moved by your guys' generosity. Thank you all so much. Bully McGuire, and then
buy your wife's son.
Thank you.
Thank you guys so much. Savage Dad said, buy the wife some Prosecco this week.
No, you know what you can do? ComixDad, you can go buy my memberships on my channel. How about that? We'll do that.
If only it transferred over like that.
But
everybody, if you were gifted a subscription by either Snooty Mims or by Professor Savage Dad, please thank them in the chat. Anyway, let's get back to, thank you guys again so much for that. But what was it? Professor Savage Dad said, ComixDad, if they rolled up to you with $200 million, what you gonna do? I mean,
I wouldn't sell my soul.
Honestly,
you want, buddy.
Honestly, I've been struggling with this just with doing these fucking ad reads for Rumble. So,
I hate doing
so quite honestly, I really don't know what I would do, especially if it meant that it would something that would take down such an evil fucking entity as Disney, and if Elon Musk was bankrolling the whole fucking fight against them, I would maybe turn it down and keep going, because honestly, 2 things: 1, probably get more of the when the suit plays out in court, but also 2, Disney needs to be held accountable for their bullshit. The fucking elite of the elite, especially the libtard elite, the fucking globalists, the leftists, whatever, the elites in general cannot keep getting away with the bullshit that they get away with, much like the assholes over at Lucasfilm and Disney.
Studio.
So I don't know. I don't know, man.
I don't know how to run a computer. You want me to buy a studio?
Jose Taco says, you think Jay will get his RV? Yeah, Jay will probably get his RV because he's a staunch supporter of Gina. He's friends with Gina. He helps manage her con appearances sometimes. So, Hollywood won't bring her back. She should open her own studio. Well, but that's the thing. In this settlement, it may very well be in the settlement that she gets at least 1 or 2 Star Wars projects as Cara Dune, because she was pretty much promised that at Lucasfilm before they fired her, and that's the direction they were going to go with. So, I take my 200 million, wait for the stock to dip by 100 million in Disney shares, then joint with the group looking to take over their board. That is, you know what? That is also because Elon Musk has half-heartedly joked about wanting to possibly take over Disney. So, EB said, as if she became their property, Disney is oligarch tier insane. Yeah, they actually are. They absolutely are. I agree. The other 100 million I would use to buy the exclusive rights to piss on Bob Iger. That would be well worth the $100 million to me. But well, no, he's got his golden showers in his private office, Professor Savage does. So, and there he is, Snooty Mims. Hail. Snooty Mims, hail to you, brother. Thank you again so much. Both you and Professor Savage Dad. Let's see. Where were we? Buy your wife a studio? Yeah.
I can't even work on a damn computer. You want me to get a studio?
And Tommy will build the fucking studio for you.
Yeah, Tommy would build the studio for me. And then I'd be like, Tommy, get your tism smart ass over here and help me figure it out, because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. See, here's the difference between me and Tommy. I love Tommy to death. Tommy got the smart tism. I got the stupid tism. So I wish I got the smart tism, but I didn't get that. God gave me the stupid tism, which is fine. I love being autistic. I love that about myself. Because I'm different. I'm different than everybody else. But I'm the stupid tism. Tommy's the genius tism. So he's got the good gene. He got lucky. I don't know what the fuck happened. But what I'm saying is, I need the smart tism. I'm just saying. Coffee, Levistro, coffee. Levistro owe me $10 for that.
Levistro said I'll get to that in a second.
No, you owe me $10.
Can I read, please?
Go ahead.
Levistro said pro tip on the Rumble ad read: be snarky, sarcastic. Let the viewer know you are forced to read the scams. Honestly, dude, before I hit continue for them to actually start recording the ad read, for them to review it, I say it before and after. I don't like fucking doing these. I'm just doing these so this way I can make fucking money off of Rumble. Am I a little bit of a sellout? Do I feel a little bit ashamed of myself for doing it? Yeah, but at least I'm not taking fucking joy and pride in doing it. We're in a situation where Rumble, the payouts we get from Rumble every month for the last 2 months, we're in a position where they're honestly helping pay an extra bill or two. And that's because, as far as you guys know, most of you guys know, I've been without a job since May. It's been really tough, especially where we live. The job market is not really great around here.
Jobs. What are you talking about?
I was getting there. QueenComixWife actually lost hers back in July.
And it wasn't because of the stupidism.
No. It was because the company was an energy company, and because of a big beautiful bill, they were laying people off left and right and the other and whatnot. So it's tough out here. But so the money we've been making off of the channels and all that stuff, which is super. What?
Can I say something, please?
Hold on one second. But the money we've been making off the channels has been helping more than you guys know. It's been helping get the kids clothes for school, because school starts in, I think, 3 weeks or so. Getting them clothes and shoes and stuff for school.
Undergarments.
We've been trying to put some money away to eventually get QueenComixWife a car, because now she doesn't work from home anymore, and we only have one car. It's been helping pay some bills, keep lights on, stuff like that. But that's the only reason why I feel like I need to do the ad reads, because if I don't, Rumble don't pay.
All right, so here's the thing. This is from QueenComixWife herself, okay? I'm going to say this right now.
Yes.
I'm going to say this.
I'm behind on the chat, so hurry it up.
Somebody on Tommy's stream told me he gave Tommy $10. He gave Tommy, you owe me $10. He gave Tommy $10 and said, say hot dog 10 times. So you know what? Here's the deal. Since I didn't get my $10, every time it has me say hot dog, You owe me $10 because I'm tired of that word. I'm tired of saying coffee and hot dog. So if you're gonna have me say coffee or hot dog, it's $10 per word. I'm putting that out there for myself. I'm hustling. I'll be a whore.
Oh God.
I'll be a word whore.
I got nothing.
It's okay.
But
go
just
ahead.
to get that was indeed targeted at Levistro yesterday on Update Chinwag. He dropped Tomby a $10 super chat or Rumble rant to have QueenComixWife say hot dog 10 times.
And I didn't get my money.
Professor Savage Head says he'd drink 240s of Mickey's before he pissed on Bob Iger. Levistro says women are property. Man, Disney is base as fuck. I'm kidding, QueenComixWife. Next Level Gaming is liking it. Michael over there, Next Level Gaming, is enjoying himself. Professor Savage Dad said, fuck it, man. Get that cash hustle. Hey, if I go to street corner to get my ass all rammed for $5, I won't judge you for reading ads. We all do shit for our kids.
That's good.
Can you say Capicola?
It'd be $5.
God.
You want me to use my accent? I'll use my accent, but it's $5.
No, it's not Capicola. It's Capicola. It's Capicola.
I'm
Anyway.
just saying.
Anyway,
I'm hustling, bitches.
That is all the Gina Carano stuff. But it's just I don't know. I feel I don't. Gina, from by all accounts, she by all accounts she was very strongly about the lawsuit, but at the same time she's also very strong about just wanting to get back into doing acting. So honestly, I 99% of people out there have a price. Let's be honest about it. It's just a matter of what was her price, I think. Like Professor Savage was saying, Disney did not want this to go to Discovery, and Disney is already financially hurting so fucking bad as it is, between streaming and the movies bombing and not making a profit, and the theme parks are falling the fuck apart, at least stateside. Like, the only things keeping them afloat are the Disney cruises and the international parks. That's the only thing keeping them. Oh God! and Levistro said for $10.
No, see, it went to his bank account, so his account. It went to his money. No, I need money. I need money.
It will be going to you.
No, it won't be, because you'll keep it.
No, it'll be going to the kids or a bill, probably. Anyway,
no, that's my lotion.
Just you didn't specify whether your channel or here. You just said $10.
Solomon.
Say Solomon. Here's your $10.
Solomon.
I earned last night.
I'm saying Solomon.
He says Solomon. Here's your $10 I earned last night.
What'd you do for $10? You did a rim job, didn't you?
Wow, can you not? But anyway, it's really, I guess the other, so like my sentiments actually are pretty in line with Phoenix of Panda Sub 2000 and of Side Scrollers, who was on Talking Shop last week.
I feel like a whore.
You're fucking whoring yourself out a little bit, basically.
Listen, you know what?
But Phoenix said if the goal was to get her job back, then fine, she's entitled to that. Mm-hmm. Congrats if it happens. But render me disappointed. Returning to the evil empire isn't a victory; it's a huge step backwards.
Yep.
In order to change culture, you have to create something new. Instead, we get a remake. And that is exactly my sentiments for the most part. If all she wants to do is get her job back at Lucasfilm, you know what? Not shame, but fool me once, as they say. Because it's probably going to be bound to happen again at some point. Because there's leftist lunatics that work at Disney and Lucasfilm that will, even if there's something in the settlement saying that they can't do that, somebody there will, because, you know, these fucking retard lunatic leftists can't control themselves.
Yeah.
They just can't.
I think she sold her soul.
But so if she just wants to get back over there to do Cara Dune, okay, whatever, cool.
No, I don't think. I think she just let that go. Let that go and do something else with your life.
But as I said with Phoenix, though, if that is what she wants, okay. If that's what she wants, good for her. But I'm disappointed because she basically was standing for so much more than that.
Oh, I know.
But if at the end of the day all she wanted was her job back to be able to act, to be Cara Dune and get a payout, whatever. Girl made her bag. Good,
okay,
good for her.
But
that's about all I can say.
Here's my argument with that. Okay, she could have picked any other company to go to work. Anybody would have took her. Universal, anybody.
No,
She
no, she was
chose-
no, but they pretty much got her blacklisted for the last few years. For
Are
the
you
last
fucking
4
kidding
years.
me? Like, that's okay because she can go somewhere, go work Burger King, make a Burger King fucking commercial. I don't give a fuck. Why are you going back to those assholes? Because you want
it's,
money.
Well, also because it's all she knows, I
She
guess, too.
sold her soul.
True. But anyway,
I'm pissed about it. I ain't gonna lie. I think she's stupid.
well, let's get into last night's episode of South Park.
Oh my god, don't get me fucking... I don't want to do this right now.
So South Park, as everybody knows, and next little game, whoa, it's getting spicy here. Yeah, it is. So everybody knows South Park is back. And the first episode, there was a lot of memeing on Donald Trump. So
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know, you remember how back in the day, South Park had Saddam Hussein. They used his actual head as the only celebrity or political public figure that they used the actual image of instead of just creating a character out of their likeness. And they gave him the floppy head like a Canadian body and all that. And he was in bed with he was in bed with Satan and an abusive lover to Satan, this, that, and the other, blah, 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 blah. They have basically made Donald Trump the new Saddam Hussein in South Park. It's funny to an extent. It was funny. It was funny at first, but then they just kept going harder and harder and harder and harder on him. And it seems like they're not going to let up for the entire season, maybe even for the next several seasons, to be honest. But in the episode last night, they got Kristi Noem involved, they got JD Vance involved, they got Ice involved, and they got Charlie Kirk involved, which honestly, the Charlie Kirk thing was funny, and Charlie Kirk even loved it. Charlie Kirk is on the record for saying he thought it was absolutely hilarious. Because they did nail Charlie Kirk pretty much to a T. But
the microphone, it was great.
But but I'm just gonna show some stuff from last night. Now, JD Vance loved it too, because right here, South Park said, last night said, welcome to Mar-a-Lago, #South Park. There's Trump, there's JD Vance. Now, for everybody
finally made it.
Everybody knows that JD Vance loves the JD Vance memes. So he reposted it saying, well, I finally made it. Because JD Vance owns the memes. You don't let these people that try to meme on him and make fun of him get to him. And also, honestly, there's a bunch of people that support him that also make the memes too, because they're fucking hilarious.
Yeah, you're right.
But somebody decided to say, imagine if South Park had gone after Biden and Kamala like that, and what would happen. So Biden and Kamala. And also, for those of you who don't know, you'll see I'll play a clip. I don't care if YouTube copyright claims me on it. But basically they were making fun of Mar-a-Lago being basically Fantasy Island. And JD Vance was, the plane, boss, the plane. But here, hold on. Let's go to here. And then we'll play. This was Cartman is basically being Charlie Kirk. And he's being a debater, but he's being a master debater. Which is pretty funny. But I'm sorry, Bobby. So Mr. Mackey got a job with ICE. Mr. Mackey lost his job as the school counselor. He got a job with ICE, and the whole joke about Kristi Noem was, I mean, it was funny. It was funny for the first few times that like she's made of plastic, her face is fake, it was falling off and literally running away from her. That was humorous. But then also, for those of you who don't know about Kristi Noem, she wrote a book. In the book, she talks about how she killed one of the dogs that was on the family ranch or farm or something like that. I don't know the exact details. It may have been rabid. It may have attacked somebody. I don't know. But what is it? The left ran with it and was saying like she's a puppy killer and this, that, and the other and everything. So what did South Park do? They we'll go to this first. At the end, after the first time or maybe second time that they had her do that in the episode, like it was funny. But then it was like, all right, we can move on, please move on, because it got old after a while. Blackbird said, I assumed it was euthanasia. No, she openly admits that she put down a dog the old Yeller way. But after a while, it just got like, they had, what is it? Yeah, they had Crypto the super dog fly into Mar-a-Lago, and Kristi Noem shot him point blank in the head out of the sky. The Crypto one, I got a chuckle out of that because I thought Crypto was kind of annoying in Superman. And like not terrible, but a little much. So
Yeah,
I
but
thought
it
that
got
I got a
over.
chuckle out of that, and I got a chuckle out of the very first time they had her shoot one of the dogs in the show. But then it kept being a recurring thing throughout the episode, and it definitely lost its impact after that. But let's see what else. Mr. Mackey becomes an ICE agent, and so they're going rounding up, people that are potentially
Oh,
illegal aliens
God,
and all
this
that.
one.
But here, this was funny. I got a kick out of this one. And the Explorer show to go round up illegals. And right there, whoever clipped this together, that was her shooting another dog at the door of the Explorer show. But then
A
they go,
service dog.
yeah.
Remember, only detain the brown ones. If it's brown, it goes down. Jesus, look out! All right, recruit.
And then what she was doing again was there was a dog in heaven that she was, doing the pew pew against again. So, but yeah, if it's brown, it goes down, is what she said.
But here's
that
the
line was
problem
pretty
with that. Your daughter got scarred from that because she loves Dora the Explorer, and she got all scarred from seeing Dora almost get killed.
Well, whose fault was it that she was there watching?
Yours. You didn't tell her to go in the other room. You let her watch it with you.
No, I actually did tell her go into the
No,
other
you
room.
did not.
I did. I did, and she didn't listen. We didn't listen. But and then here is oh no, ICE is raiding heaven. And then this is the last thing. This is the whole Mar-a-Lago scene. I'll just play it. Anybody who knows the character Clyde and Mr. Mackey. Mr. Mackey took the job up at ICE because he needed to make his nut, which is his monthly expenses, and that was part of the whole reasoning behind why because Clyde was doing the Charlie Kirk stuff also, and Cartman was getting pissed at Clyde for doing the Charlie Kirk stuff because Cartman was like, "Motherfucker, this is my shtick, this is my thing." But Clyde was doing it too because he needed to make his nut for his subscriptions for Xbox and Netflix and all the stuff that kids have that they want. Yeah, would you like me to apply the baby oil to Satan's asshole, please? So yeah, like I was saying, South Park has been definitely pushing the limits, and it's what they've been doing their entire careers. Trey Parker, Matt Stone, and I can understand that and respect it to an extent, but like the point everybody's been making, why didn't they do this? I mean, granted, they were doing those stupid fucking COVID vaccination specials during 2020, 2021, 2022, but like, why not take really hard fucking stabs at the Biden administration during it, at Kamala Harris? Why not put out a special in 2023 or even in 2024 going hard on them just for 1 hour or hour and a half long special? Because honestly, at the end of the day, they're from Colorado. I know Colorado used to be red once upon a time, but they've also been in California for the last 20 plus fucking years. So that libtard mentality, I think, has sunk into Trey Parker and Matt Stone's brains, and also the writers. It's not just them. There's a whole room of writers as well, which are all California-based libtards. So, Next Level Gaming said, South Park has lost its touch by doing this. Yeah, more or less. I mean, they're not firing on all cylinders, that's for sure. They're definitely showing their biases, but some of the stuff that they're doing are just natural, are just funny, and I can take it as a joke and enjoy it. But other things, I definitely cannot. QueenComixWife. Thoughts on South Park?
God. Okay, here's the thing. I used to love South Park. Still love watching it when I was a kid. My mother did not care if I watched it, so I watched it. This season though, there are a lot of things I have a problem with because when it came to Kamala and Biden, they did not go all in with the Trump at all.
No.
They did not go in all in. They did not say shit like that about them. I've lost a little bit of respect for Trey and Matt. I used to love their work, and now that they did all this crap this season, I can't say that I respect their work anymore. I personally don't really care about South Park, the new stuff. I like the older stuff myself. My favorite episode of South Park is Pink Guy. I love
Really?
Pink Guy.
Of all
I
episodes?
love Pink Guy.
You know
Pink
what mine.
Guy is my favorite.
You know what one of mine is.
Yes, I know.
I need a tree.
Yes, I know. But Pink Guy was the reason why I fell in love with South Park. But I can't say. I mean, it was a good episode. The episode wasn't too bad. It wasn't horrible. I've seen worse.
This newer one that we watched today. You're talking about?
Yeah.
I'd give it probably a 6. I'd give it like a 6.5 out of 10 in terms of the quality of the episode. No, see, I would give the season premiere probably a 4.
Oh, I give it a 3.
But
that was horrible.
Yeah.
So honestly, like, I've kind of lost hope in South Park because number one, they're going to do the best they can to please every fan. Most of the fans are lefties because of reasons of being stoner, blah 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 blah, other things. So unfortunately, I don't know. I'm probably not going to keep. I'll watch a few more episodes, but if it keeps going down that road where it's very offensive to certain things and disrespecting Trump the way they are constantly when they didn't do it to Kamala and Biden. I don't care they were rude. I don't care if they made fun of Trump. I thought it was fun stuff with Trump when he walked in and saw Satan in bed with him. ComixDad, I fell off the damn couch laughing.
The very first time, that shock value was it was hilarious.
Because I was thinking, Melania's gonna come out, but then they showed him, and I fall off the couch.
Oh, she absolutely fell
off the couch. Dying. But then it went from that to a whole thing about
Trump. They just kept going on
and wouldn't stop. And it was like, you didn't do that to Biden or Kamala. You barely did that to Obama.
Well, this is going to be the storyline for the season, I think. Because especially if they go back to doing the 10-episode seasons like they used to back in several years back. Well, no, a decade ago at this point. Shit. They haven't put out a full season since 2019, I think.
I am going to watch one more episode. If it keeps doing that, then I'm out.
They'll keep doing it. It's just a matter of how heavily will they lean into it.
If it's heavy like it was the last 2 episodes, I'll be out.
I think they're going to heavily lean into it because this season is going to be all about shitting on Trump and the administration. Which, to an extent, I can agree with because it hasn't been the best 6 months so far.
No, don't get me wrong.
There's been wins, but there's been losses too.
Don't get me wrong. I voted for Trump, and I believed everything he said. Now, I'm upset with him for 2 reasons. One, he promised all these things that are not happening. He promised low gas prices, food going down. I don't care what other states say. In Pennsylvania, we don't have shit happening here.
I was involved in the fuel industry, and part of the reason why my job was terminated was because of the fact that fuel prices were remaining high and people weren't getting fuel, so therefore the job that I was responsible for, the company that I was working for, could not go and do their job of what they were doing in regards to the fuel industry.
And that's the other problem I have a problem with Trump is Trump doesn't like solar. Here is my thing about all this. I was in the solar industry. I was there for 3.5 years busting my ass. Because of this bill, it took my job away. It literally took my job away, and almost 65% of the companies lost their job.
Well, the liberal fucktards that run the company took your job away because of it, because they didn't believe.
But yes,
because they didn't believe in because A, they were losing their subsidy for being a solar company, but also B, they didn't believe that their salespeople could actually, sell something.
But the point is, if he didn't put all this in the bill, this wouldn't have happened.
Well,
So my thing is, and you could think what you want, but it was my job that I lost.
He didn't write the bill. People around him wrote the bill.
I understand that, but he signed it.
Well,
that's the thing.
He heavily endorsed it. He wanted it pushed through.
And that's the thing, though. I lost my job like other people, and there were good people at my work that deserved to keep their jobs, and they lost it for that reason.
And then there were people at your job that didn't deserve to keep their job.
And still have their job, yes. But my problem is, there were things that he promised that have not happened, and I'm not okay with that because do not sit there and say we're going to do something for our country, and you're not even doing what you promised.
But Levistro, to counter what you say on that, what about this drill baby drill that he was promising here in the States? What about that? That Pennsylvania pipeline that was shut down by the Biden administration on day 1, why hasn't that started back up already? What about drill baby drill? Huh? That's my thing. He that was one of his big campaign things was drill baby drill. And don't get me wrong, taking care of the border, getting all the criminal illegals out of the country, and then the subsequent illegals that may not be violent criminals, but still they got to go and do it the right way. No. I'm not saying you are defending Trump, Levistro. I'm just saying you're saying the UN controls the oil market, and I get that. But outside of getting oil from other countries, it was drill baby drill here in America. That was the thing. And the tariffs, some people are for the tariffs, some people aren't for the tariffs. I think they need to be actually definitively set in place for a while to see the kind of impact it's actually going to have. Yes, our company's going to pass the tariff along to the consumer in some cases, but also we know the libtards are talking it up a lot worse than it actually is going to be. But and then at the same time though, because that's going to generate revenue for the company to lower the country to lower the deficit in the country. But then turning around and spending money is not the answer either. So it's just like I said, it's been a mixed bag over the last 6 months.
But that's the other thing. Like you guys understand something. I did vote for Trump. I love Trump for the work that he's done in the past. I think he was an amazing president 4 years ago. He was an awesome president before Biden became into office. Do I think we had a better choice than Biden and Kamala? Fuck yes. I'm glad they didn't make it into office. I'm glad Trump did. But my only problem with Trump is if you promise something.
But that's all politicians. He is a career politician.
I understand that. But he was all about, I'm helping families in America. We're drowning. Fucking food hasn't gone down. I'm paying $300 every 2 weeks in food alone for 4 people in my house. Yeah. And that's barely getting by meats and stuff.
And I agree with Levistro on this. Partisan going to partisan. Yes, absolutely. But yes, we should be critical of all politicians, including Trump. But the GOP doesn't play ball, and Trump isn't 2016 Trump. Exactly. He's not.
That's the problem.
2016. Well, but part of that also is Trump was naive in 2016 too, and surrounded himself with people that were purposely trying to stop everything he wanted to accomplish as well. Which is why also we were able the last 4 years the country was able to backslide so badly as well.
See, not for us. Original next. It has not.
It went a bit in the first. No, eggs went down, but they're still high compared to where they were 3-4 years ago.
Don't get me started on meat. Meat alone is ridiculous. Like a pack of ground beef, a little pound of ground beef by us is $9.
And then gas, just to give you some insight here, because I know, Michael, you're not too far away from us here, just a state or two over. In 2021, gas around us was what?
Like $2.19.
Yeah, like it hovered between $2.20 and $2.40.
It was down to $1.99 at one time. Remember that? It got down to $1.99.
It got down real low at one point. That was probably during the winter, as prices typically tend to fluctuate down in the winter. But yeah, and then it shot up to $4 during the Biden administration, and now we've seen a fluctuation of between
$2.89 and $3.40.
No, not $2.80. No. It's mostly been. Oh yes, recently we saw $2.89 somewhere
today. Yeah,
but when it goes down below $3, it stays around here. It stays like that for, I think, maybe 3 or 4 days, and then it shoots back up by 30 or 40 cents. So consistently, it's on average probably between $3.40 to $3.60 a gallon around here where we are, and hardly ever falls below $3 a gallon. Levisha said blue states like Pennsylvania, who his parents live in PA, have higher pricing due to the squeeze the citizen and aggravation. The day we stop voting Perry again is the day we start seeing change. Well, it's the state legislature in Pennsylvania as well, though. It's also the governor's office, Josh Shapiro, that piece of shit. It's the high gas tax in Pennsylvania, gas tax in Pennsylvania, gas tax in New Jersey, ridiculous gas tax in California, which is like double the price than it is here. What?
There's 50 cents here for gas.
I don't know exactly what the gas tax is. All I know is that's a big part of the reason why our gas consistently stays above $3.
I'm being serious. When we get out of here to Tennessee, we're going to Tennessee. Anyway. I'll sell this fucking house. I'll let this house burn to the ground. I don't give a shit.
Anyway, all of this pretty much stemmed from talking about the South Park episode where Trump and Mackie being vice, which was hilarious because Mackie needed to make his nut. And speaking about making a nut, I need to make mine with Rumble right now. So we're going to do this. Ready? Here we go. Because we have to.
What?
Let me pull it up. So, are you looking for a comfortable but unique option for your gaming setup? Check out technosportusa.com with a wide range of ergonomic chairs in an array of colors. You will definitely bring your setup to the next level. Especially they have a design that's a cow print design, and our younger one loves cows. So if we were to get that chair, she would absolutely lose her mind and would never let us have the chair. But anyway, always comfy, never boring. Technosport. Use code RUMBLE for 10% off your entire order at technosportusa.com. Okay, fucking number 2 done and over with.
So Panda, I'm being serious. Like if coffee goes up that much, I will not. I won't drink coffee ever again. I'll stop drinking coffee because I'm tired of everything going up. It's too damn expensive. Everything is so damn expensive. I can't keep doing this. Coffee right now here in the States, I don't know about you, Panda, but coffee here right now for a bag of coffee, depending on the brand, can go from $7 to almost $20 a bag. I just bought a bag of coffee a month ago because we don't drink coffee a lot and we're trying to cut down on it. But I bought a whole bag, like a big bag of coffee a month ago, and I spent $22 on a bag of coffee.
Oh, you had it at first. Said, hey, she said coffee correctly. Which you did at first.
I did?
Yes, you did. And then coffee. Shake my damn head. She had it good. She will say it right like once out of every like 30 times she'll say it.
I'm just being honest though, like it gets expensive and it's ridiculous. Like it costs so much to have groceries anymore.
$8 on a giant tin of coffee. Well, I mean, but here's the thing though. Part of the thing that she's not saying, she's not telling you guys, that we do like to get craft coffee, specialty coffee, stuff like that. It's not just regular old Maxwell House or anything like that. That's the thing she's leaving out. I will just to play devil's advocate.
No. I went and got Walmart coffee.
That bag is $6, she says.
Damn. I went and got Walmart coffee. I went and got a bag of Walmart coffee at Walmart. I got the hazelnut
Walmart
one.
coffee.
Shut up. I got the hazelnut one, right? The great value brand. $7.98. That bag used to be $3.98. What the hell? Like, for the cheap ass, and that's the watered down coffee. That ain't even the good coffee. That's the Temu coffee. Okay, that is the Temu version of coffee. Is great value. Okay, just saying. I am tired of paying that much for coffee. My chai tea went up. My chai tea, a box of my chai tea used to be $3.65 a box. I paid $7.50 the other day. It's bullshit.
Tree fit. Safcaj, what's going on, brother? Haven't seen you in a while, man. Over on YouTube said I could hear QueenComixDad or Mrs. ComixDad say Walmart all day long.
$10.
Well, let me get my phone out because the people on YouTube, we're not monetized on YouTube, but the people on YouTube, as you know, for those of you who watch regularly, in the description there are various links and a way to donate, or you can just come on over to Rumble and donate through Rumble, one or the other. Levistra said, a word of advice, do not do $5 butt street corners. Not worth it. I tried stripper but destroyed the club. The only other job was furry P-star. And I'm not a furry. I'd stop if I could. I can't poo properly anymore.
What?
But I'd rather stop.
Right. Anyway, but I'm just saying, like,
hold on. Safcaj laughs and he says, "Fine. Let's see. He might be calling your bluff."
I ain't calling bluff. I will listen. Every time I use my accent to say a word now, if I have to talk and say a word, that's gonna be $5.
But it's every time. So what are you gonna do? Sit on stream and not talk at all, and just stare at the camera until somebody
certain
donates?
words. If they ask me to say a certain word, like $5. $5 for that certain word. I'm hustling, baby. I'm broke. I'm hustling.
Well, real quick,
I got 2 babies to feed.
Well, real quick, just shout out and thank you to the 29 people currently watching.
Thank you, guys.
24 on Rumble, 5 on YouTube. Please hit that like. Please hit the follow or subscribe. And please either hit the share button or the repost button. Especially on Rumble, the repost button goes a long way. And then also don't forget to go check out this lady's channels on YouTube and on Rumble. QueenComixWife. Her links are in the description as well. Go give her a follow as well. Our boy Safcaj, Shampy Steinberg is here. Says, "Okay, I am on Rumble."
But ComixDad.
He's called your bluff.
What bluff?
I think he's getting ready to call your bluff.
What bluff? Anyway, it ain't no bluff.
We will fix her English proper, not British proper. They can't say raspberry right, but good proper American proper. Yes.
Yeah, I don't. How do you
Walmart,
say
Walmart,
it?
Walmart. What, raspberry?
You say it weird.
How do you say it?
Raspberry.
Well, yeah, the P I think is supposed to be silent. But, American English. No, that's not what she was saying. That's not what she was saying, Sean.
No.
She was saying for this, she'll say it over and over again.
Give me $5 and I'll say it for you. $5.
Whoa. Hold up. Daramuth has rated over on Rumble. Daramuth.
Hey, Daramuth, how are you?
What the hell was that you just said?
Daramuth.
You just said, hey, Daramuth, how are you? Like you're fucking Neanderthal.
Off.
Holy crap.
Fucking asshole.
But yeah, Lavisha Daramuth raid. That's right. And Daramuth was gifted a membership by Professor Sam's
What happened to
dad.
have me on your stream, buddy?
So, can you stop? By the way, catch me on Daramuth's stream at the end of the month this month.
Are you fucking kidding me? You invited him again and you lied to me? Fuck yeah.
I knew I was going to be in trouble anyway, Dara, so I figured I'd sell us both down that river together.
I remember that shit. That's okay.
Daramuth. Daramuth. Comics Queen. No, I am sure you were on his...
Really? Because he put...
Oh, well, there it is. He called you. He called it.
Fine. Walmart.
One more time.
Walmart.
For each $1. 3 more times.
Walmart, and I'll give you an extra. Walmart.
Hey, you got one for free. Buy 5, get one free. Safcad, Sean P. Steinberg. I hope that $5 went a long way for you, buddy, but thank you so much for the donation.
My daughter makes
we appreciate it.
Because we're going to plug it.
Hold on, this for you, Sean.
I said Walmart. What are you talking about?
It's exactly what I've been telling you. You say it, but you're not saying it.
I am saying Walmart. How you want me to say it?
No, Walmart, not Walmart.
Walmart.
Wall?
Walmart.
No, wall.
Wall.
Mart.
Mort.
No, not Mort. Mart, not
Mort.
Mort.
I'm saying
not
Mort.
Mort. No,
Walmart.
not
plug it.
No, not Mort like Rick and Morty. Walmart.
I'm saying it Walmart. How much you want me to say it?
What's the name of the kid from Back to the Future?
Morty. Morty McFly.
Marty.
Morty.
No, not Morty.
I'm not saying Morty. I'm saying Morty.
Anyway.
Fucking A, man.
Anyway, Sean P. Steinberg, a.k.a. our buddy Safcad. Hope you got your money's worth. I think you did. This is the best. I can't believe it's real. Well, buddy, dude, where have you been? Where have you been, dude? Also, where you been for? She streams 4 times a week.
Nobody comes to hang out with me though. We want to hear my accent.
Error of Fate says that I just joined too. Beautiful
hey,
chaos.
Error.
Beautiful chaos, says Error. This reminds me when I would correct my ex-wife's English, and she's Korean. If I can get Korean to stop saying R when saying I, we could fix this horrible. Dude, 6 years now. Not made a scratch. Temporary fixes.
Hey,
nothing long term.
I can say 3 now.
Yes, but listen to how you have to focus and with intent.
Because tell them why.
No, you tell them why.
Okay, here's the problem. When at my old job, because...
Meanwhile, keep in mind what my favorite South Park episode is.
Okay, fuck you.
The Loch Ness Monster.
Okay, here's the problem. Okay, so I had to train myself at work to say 3. Because I go 1, 2, 3. And I've been saying tree my whole entire life. It's tree, 1, 2, tree. But I had to
and how much
three.
and how much was the Loch Ness monster looking for?
350.
You still said fitty. She would say tree fitty, and she wasn't even joking or quoting the show.
No, I wasn't.
Sean says, I have been cleaning out a rental, about to get back to it, need to get ready. Hey, man, we appreciate you being here, brother.
Thanks
I'm
for
just
being
giving
here.
we're giving you a hard time, man. That's all. Nothing but
We
love.
love you.
Nothing but love, brother. But you take care of yourself. And hey, thank you again for the $5, brother.
Yeah,
I hope that $5 went a long way for you.
You should hear her say Target.
You said it like 5 times.
I love Target.
Target. It's Target, not Target. Tree fitty. Yep. All I heard from Comics Queen is a bag of excuses. She can do it properly. She can now. She can.
I can see what
she has to focus. 3.
3.
You have to focus harder on it, but yeah.
Yes.
They say in Dutch tree for 3 too. She's not Dutch.
I'm Puerto Rican Italian.
Yeah, no excuse.
No.
Yeah. But anyway, just before we get into the next major topic, I stumbled across this clip on X. This is just some comedian. I don't even know, Yanis Pappas, but it's pretty funny, and just kind of explains the difference in a very fun way. Explains the difference between Democrats and Republicans, or liberals and conservatives, however you want to look at it. But here, Queen, go ahead and put
what
this.
What the hell just happened?
No, that monitor does that. We're gonna have to replace it at some point. But anyway, here, take a listen to this.
It's a Republican word, property. Liberals got different words like rent. That's a big one, rent. Landlord. They measure things in square footage. Republicans got acres and property. And they want everything off, away. Away. That's the difference between liberals and conservatives. Conservatives want things away, less, get it away. Government, get away from my house, away. Migrants, put them in a catapult, fucking shoot them right over the wall. Get them away from my property, stay away from my property. And liberals want everything in, more government. We should all work for the government. My house should be a government building. We should all be government employees. It's never enough government. Migrants, come live in my house. I'll hide you in the basement and give you papers, whatever you need. Criminal robbing me on the street. But how has society failed you? That's the bigger question. Republicans are like, don't tread on me. Liberals are like, tread on me. Tread all over my face. I want you to tread in my mouth, tread on my fucking... tread on my fucking... Just tread all over me, just fucking tread it, keep treading on me.
Man, that guy was funny. But yeah, I mean, honestly though, it's jokes.
That's how it is.
It's jokes, but that's what jokes are. Jokes are just facts, but put in a funny way. Hey, Nate. Hey, Nate here is here. What's going on, Nate? How are you, brother?
You see what Eric said?
Eric Fate said, Puerto Rican Italian from New Jersey, and you kind of love how none of those accents are any way related to each other if you count the accent. Yes. So there's Southern, there's Northern New Jersey / New York, there's ghetto.
What ghetto? What the fuck is about ghetto?
There's ghetto. There's her sassy ghetto. Then she gets her basic white girl.
No, I don't.
How do you order Starbucks? You talked about it last night on your stream.
I order pumpkin spice latte.
How do you order a pumpkin? Hi, welcome to Starbucks. How can I help you?
Can I please get a pumpkin spice latte soup? But then how do I order a nice coffee? When we went to Starbucks the other day, you were laughing your ass off me in the damn drive-thru.
Because this accent came out in the drive-thru.
Because I said, "How you doing?" to the guy, and he starts laughing.
Yeah. She pulled out the jersey. How you doing? Can I get a cup of coffee?
I said no. I said a latte. No, I said iced coffee.
Can I get a large iced coffee? How you doing? She started with how you doing. Shots a tread all over me, baby.
I don't add 5 extra syllables to latte.
That's 5 extra syllables.
Whatever. I say latte. It's the same thing. It's latte. It's how I say it.
Yeah. But
You say it weird.
latte.
Weird.
Latte.
Latte.
Not latte. Latte. As someone who lives in South Jersey, you're not wrong.
See, but okay, no offense to South Jerseyans.
Well, Nate, just
no offense to South Jerseyans.
No,
I gotta say
no. I got a preface for Nate because Nate's one of our newer viewers over the last couple of weeks. Nate, we are both originally from New Jersey.
Here is the difference, okay? Here's the difference, okay? You Southern.
Hey! Hold on, real quick. There he is. A latte, John. What's going on, brother?
Hey, lovey. Anyway, okay.
Hey,
listen,
John, I don't
listen.
know if you heard or if you've been lurking the whole time or whatever, brother. But we did at the beginning of the stream.
We prayed for you, honey.
We said a nice little prayer for you, hoping the surgery goes well tomorrow, brother, and speedy recovery and all that good stuff. And
all right, so hold up.
Yeah, just
so let's
big shout out to John Ambler, everybody. Prayers in the chat for John Ambler for his surgery.
Prayers for John.
Anyway, you were saying.
Okay, so listen. Here's Jersey 101, Nate. Okay. You got your Southern Jerseyans, all right, which is you. Okay, you Southern Jersey, I understand. By the way, love that you're a Jerseyan. What's up, neighbor? Anyway.
We left Jersey for a reason.
No, we did not. We are still Jersey in blood, no matter how you do this.
No, we left
Jersey in blood.
I wasn't raised in a little one.
Well, you shut up a minute, because you a sad Jerseyan. Anyway, okay, let me explain my Jersey 101, okay? Jersey 101, okay? All right, would you block me on this?
No. Keep talking. They can see you.
So Jersey 101. Southern Jerseyans don't really have accents. If they do, they're from North Jersey who moved down to South Jersey because it's cheaper. So their accent is like mine, but then it dies down a lot. Central Jersey, this idiot, okay? No accent. I'm not real.
I'm that idiot.
Loser Jerseyans, okay?
No.
Then you got the full out. No, hold on.
Normal human beings, but also it's amazing. I don't have any kind of accent because in the part of New Jersey I'm originally from, there is a lot of bleed over from Staten Island over into some of the surrounding areas of the part of where I grew up. So
no, hold on. So let's finish this up, okay? So this one who's Central Jersey says pork roll. It's Taylor ham.
No, screw you.
Fuck you.
No, screw you.
Fuck you. It's Taylor ham.
First off, stop yelling.
No, I'm telling you the truth.
The kids are sleeping. Stop yelling.
I don't give a fuck. Anyway.
Wow. You heard it here, kids. You heard it here, folks. QueenComixWife don't give a fuck if the kids are sleeping. ComixDad does. Parent of the year.
Whatever, please. Parent of my ass.
Parent of the year.
Parent of my ass. Anyway. Let me talk. Anyway. So you got this one who can't speak a word of fucking Jerseyan. Just saying. Then you got the New York Northern Jersey, which is yours truly right here, okay? I am from Paterson, New Jersey. I am from the ghetto of Jersey, like Camden.
Hence the ghetto accent.
But shut the fuck up. No one asked you. I grew up in Totowa, which is a nice suburban neighborhood. My mother worked two jobs.
Which is it, Paterson or Totowa?
I was born in Paterson. I was in Paterson until I was 14.
You flip-flopping where you're from, just like Biden did when he would tell his stories.
And then my mother moved us
Stop yelling.
Then my mother moved us to suburban Jersey.
I have an earbud. I have an earbud right here, folks, and I can still hear her loud and clear through it.
My mother moved us to a suburban area because she worked two jobs to give me a better childhood. Okay? Jerseyans like me have actual accents. We are from the area that's from New York.
Get on with it.
So there are three types of Jerseyans. Your northern, your central, and your southern. Depending on southern, it could be an old northerner or it could just be a southern person. It just depends. But that's the difference. He is a fake. I am real. Go ahead.
Get on with it. Yes, get on with it.
Damn right.
Get on with it.
Damn right. Look what Sean just said.
Hold on,
damn
I'm catching up. She is right that that is a good perspective. We may say it wrong compared to the original Italian. But we're not speaking Italian. Sean. John said, vaping on the porch, doing some unpacking, taking a break, figured watch some stream on my phone. Hail, brother.
We love you, John.
Just relax, brother. Relax. Yeah, prayers. Anyways, let the woman speak. That's a good one. Blackbird. Levistro said, no, there's not. Bad English is bad English. There's only two proper English: South, the true English, and General, the I went to public school as a kid. Jersey is I bumped my head, or I flunked third grade, aka the Joe Pesci English. Always be a New Jersey, and just like I will always be from California, you can take me away from Cali, but you can't take away the Cali out of me. What about me?
You ain't Jersey.
Bullshit.
You fake.
Not that sound effect. She don't give a fuck. When Mrs. ComixDad goes, we need to put that on her headstone. Here lies Mrs. ComixDad. She don't give a fuck. Fair enough. Fair enough. I see that's why New York decided to cut off New Jersey from its territory. And Levistro with a 5 says, Queen, say I never made it to third grade, and it looks like you won't either. And nope. The man paid for goods and services.
I never made it to third grade, and it looks like you won't either.
Thank you, Levistro. We appreciate you, brother.
Thank you.
Just know you opened this Pandora's box.
I don't give a fuck.
I'm just saying.
I don't give a fuck.
Her New York accent be thick, yo. Does that mean ComixDad is really a New Yorker? No, because I don't.
Hell no, he ain't no New Yorker.
I don't have
You
that
crazy?
either.
Hell no.
A lot of people ask if I'm from the Midwest.
Yeah, because his accent ain't there. He ain't real.
That's fair. I'm not.
I'm
yes,
a Jerseyan.
I'm not real. I don't exist, ladies and gentlemen. This is all just CGI AI. I'm in the Matrix right now, coming to you through a computer program. Latte is an Italian word.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough, but I don't know. I've never heard an actual Italian say latte in Italian, so can't take the Cali out of me. I still cut my license plate tags. Yup, Pesci English. I rest my case, bad English. And then Mrs. ComixDad, does that mean New York is better than New Jersey?
No.
No,
Hell no.
absolutely
I don't care
not.
anybody.
New Jersey at least has a chance of flipping red because there still are
Hold
enough
on a
common
second.
sense
Hold on a
people
second.
in New
I have
Jersey.
to say this. Patty Quinn, I love you to death. I love you to death, Patty. I'm going to tell you right now.
Yo,
New Yorkers do not ever compare to New Jersey.
hold on. Levistro. I take offense to that. I am an AI version of him. No, he is an AI version of me, even though he was here first. Fuck that. Quartering's annoying. I'll say it. The quartering is fucking Jeremy from the quartering is fucking annoying. Fuck his coffee brand coffee. I had it. It actually kind of sucked. Eris said, Queen, I drove my humans to the zoo, and you won't believe what I took pictures of. Birds.
And you could keep them on your damn phone. Bring over here, keep them on your damn
Denial
phone.
is the first sign that you're from New York. You should share with the Queen. She loves boys.
No, I will not.
Quartering is good at the claw machines. Hey, fair is fair. I made fun of Queen all night. Your turn. Fair enough. No, that's fair.
Thank you.
But you also paid to make fun of her. The fuck?
You don't count because you don't
So when
got
do
an
I get my
accent.
blueberry cobbler coffee? It's roasting. The beans are roasting in your ass right now, Levistro.
Who wants blueberry cobbler coffee?
Anyway, we have another topic to get to today. ComixDad, where is the Gina news? You missed it, dude. We talked about that for the first almost half hour.
Oh god, and the fucking gremlins next.
Yeah. You missed that, brother. We talked. That was the first thing we talked about. I do things in order. So we did that. You're gonna have to go back and watch the replay for that, my man. Oh, crying. Sorry, dude. I feel like when talking about New York, you also have to understand that a lot of people in New York do not necessarily agree with New York City. I know a lot of people from the state, a lot of hate. No, that's true, but unfortunately, the majority of the population is confined to the 5 boroughs. I think it's like at least half the population of the entire state is in the 5 boroughs.
Yo, I ain't making that. I ain't commenting that shit right there. I'm not commenting that
and
shit
I've got
right
news
there.
for you. It means a New Yorker. In my ass, you promised it was hand roasted by
I'm staying out of that one. Screw you.
no, by the Aztecs in that upcoming Batman animated series where they tried to make the Aztecs look like they were or by make the Mayans look like they were very peaceful and just people when all they did was make blood sacrifices. Gina stood her ground at first, but it seems she has taken a very expensive knee. Yeah, that's kind of the gist of what we were talking about. It's a matter of how many zeros were at the end of the check that was cut.
No, she sold her soul.
I'm not gonna lie, your coffee break coffee gave me the shits. It gave me the shits too. Quartering's coffee break coffee genuinely sucks. my AI counterpart's coffee sucks. Mrs. ComixDad does have a Staten Island twang.
A what?
Hers is, in my opinion, more. It's more, I think, Brooklyn-y than it is Staten Island.
Why are you calling me a New Yorker?
No, your accent. It's got like a mix of that North Jersey, like almost Brooklyn-y type of accent to it. I'm not saying you are New Yorker. I'm saying
I'm
the
not
accent.
a New Yorker.
No, but I'm saying the accent.
The hell I'll never be a New Yorker.
Because a lot of the North Jersey accent bleeds over from New York City, from Manhattan.
Well, my grandfather was raised in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay then. There you go.
Grandpa Frank was raised in Brooklyn.
Okay, so I called it Brooklyn. There we go. Done. Moving on. Anyway, on to our next topic. So everybody, if anybody is not aware, so the movie Wicked from last year
Halloween started early.
starred a woman by the name of Cynthia Erivo, who vocally is very talented. She's a very talented singer. That's about all she's talented in. But apparently somebody decided it was going to be a good idea to cast her as Jesus Christ in an upcoming revival of the classic play/movie Jesus Christ Superstar. We got a look as to what that might look like to some extent, as her and some of the cast, which I think includes the guy that wishes he was Freddie Mercury. That's the new frontman for Queen. Whatever the fuck his name is, I can't remember his name. But they did basically like a stage performance. They weren't. I don't think they were in costume. If these are the costumes, it's god fucking awful for the actual performance. Unless they were just singing the songs and nothing else. I have no idea. But yeah. First, I'll show you the clip, and then I'll show you the actual post and comments about it. There she is, right there. She is supposed to be portraying
Patty
Jesus
Quinn,
Christ.
I swear to God.
Alright, so I'm going to mute that, but I'll let that play over and over again for a minute.
Her hands look creepy.
She looks like a fucking gross alien. Cynthia Erivo is one sexy beast. Oh my god. A demon playing Jesus wasn't ComixWife. Oh shit! Patty Quinn, run.
Patty Quinn, you can go fuck yourself.
Error Fate, hey, you have a good night. We'll see you next time.
Good night, Error. Love you.
Yeah, John, absolutely like Error Fates. I wish you the absolute best tomorrow. Yeah, so now we go to the comments. So Jonas J. Campbell, good man, based man. He's actually going to be on Talkin' Shop, not next week, but in 3 weeks. 3 weeks from tonight. Jonas J. Campbell will be joining me here on Talkin' Shop. Well, which is the other show, not here on Comics Couple Cafe. But he said Josh Gad getting COVID. Yes, Josh Gad is supposed to be a Jesus Christ Superstar as well. So Josh Gad apparently got COVID for this performance and didn't attend. So he said Josh Gad, quote unquote, getting COVID and calling in sick for this performance was probably the best decision of his career recently. Yes, to not affiliate himself with this. Studio Mims goes, that's not Jesus. That's Judas. No, that is just a straight up. That's a demon. That is just a straight up demon. That might be the devil himself. But then the original post of when your physical features resemble how demons have been portrayed for thousands of years, and you're mocking Jesus Christ, I'm gonna say it's a demon. Yeah.
Look at the fingers.
Just look at how. Yeah.
Look at how
she's already just so well, yeah, those her fingers, and she wears like those super pointy elongated fingernails. She wears them all the time, and she is such a sickly looking person that she looks like a damn alien. In this case, Nosferatu. The original the Nosferatu, or just one of the original demons from hell.
It's like a fucking zombie.
But
Has eaten for 6 months.
whoever is responsible for this, there is a very good chance that they have a seat in actual hell waiting for them.
Oh, seat. Pit. What are you talking about, seat?
Yeah, let's see. I think I had. Oh yeah. If Hollywood is going to keep you pushing Cynthia Erivo, I already have the perfect role, Dalsum, in the upcoming Street Fighter movie. And there she is, portrayed as Dalsum from Street Fighter. Blackbird said a black Jesus worked in Blazing Saddles. Maybe black, but female.
Is this
Netflix Nosferatu? Yes, it is. But this was good. The Bugle Daily is a great follow on X, by the way. Go follow the Bugle Daily on X for a lot of fun stuff like this. But yeah, as Dalsum. That's somebody. Antonio Brown. Antonio Brown, former NFL wide receiver, and now one of the best follows on X of all time, at least in recent memory since the Iron Sheik died. Antonio Brown posted her with Gollum's head on her body. Sean said, "Really a new Street?" Yes, there is a new Street Fighter movie that they are in the process of casting for. Yes, they are.
This world's going to hell.
My precious.
This world's on its way to hell.
Yeah. It's
already.
So I'll
gone.
just get rid of these. Some fun stuff I mentioned on Sunday on the poll list, but just some more wholesome stuff. This is what Marvel needs. Marvel needs more of this. This is Tom Holland on the set in the UK, in Glasgow, which is I think in Scotland. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it's Scotland. And he's just in between takes, in between scenes, he's just hanging out with the fans. He's coming over to some of the fans that are there, and he's saying hi to them. And then you've got a picture of him with a kid that was there, and he pulled the kid out of the crowd and said, "Let me take a picture with this kid." This is what Marvel, and then also, what's it? David Cornsweet did something similar on the set of Superman as well. This is what Marvel needs specifically. They don't need Pedro fucking Pascal and all those other lunatics. They need more actors, more talent like Tom Holland, who just appreciates the fans and just wants to say hi to the fans and doesn't talk politics or anything like that. He shows up, he does his job, and he appreciates the people that show up for the movies and to show support and all that stuff. Glasgow getting a lot of filming recently due to those tax rebates. Yeah, because California is a shithole and nobody wants to do business in California anymore. Blackbird says, "Battery is dying. It's good hanging with you. Hope I can catch you soon." Blackbird, you can catch me tomorrow. I'm going to be doing a gaming stream. I don't know exactly what time, though, so keep an eye on the channel for that. You also hang out with the Queen on Saturday, and then on Sunday, we'll both be live, me at 8 o'clock at night on Sunday, Eastern Time, and she'll be live during the afternoon doing arts and crafts with the kids. But Blackbird, thank you so much for being here, man. And thank you so much for the 26
and look
people.
at my new 2 cooking videos.
What was that?
My new cooking videos.
Yeah, check out QueenComixWife's channel if you haven't before, Blackbird. California is my hole, but yeah, it's a home, but yeah, it's a shithole. Yeah, it is, just like New Jersey is a shithole.
It really is.
But thank you to the 26 people still here hanging out. 21 still hanging out over on Rumble. So guys, thank you so much for being here. And the 5 of you on YouTube, the five dedicated supporters, the five real ones, the five legends over on YouTube for being here and hanging out. Thank you guys for being here and hanging out, everybody. But anyway, we need more of this stuff. Marvel needs more of this because their Marvel Studios is going to close if Avengers Doomsday does not perform. This I saved because it was just cool. Somebody did basically a recreation of Soundwave design if they were a modern day Spec Ops soldier, Spec Ops officer.
You didn't tell me about your sticker on your car.
Oh yes, QueenComixWife got me a Soundwave sticker actually for the back of the car. That's right, Soundwave superior, Starscream inferior. Anybody over on Rumble, go ahead and hit that Soundwave emote for the channel, because we're gonna prove it to certain people who love Starscream that Soundwave is indeed superior.
Hashtag Rat Dogs Lives Matter.
And also, don't forget, yes, hashtag RatDog, hashtag RatDog Lives Matter. But Eric Hodson, comic book artist, friend of the channel, he he's been using some AI image. I think he's been using that Grok Imagine, I think, actually. But he's been using some AI tools to bring art pieces. I don't know if they're his art or if they're someone else's art. I think they're of his art, but he's been bringing them to life in small clips recently. And this one's really cool, of Megatron just kind of popping up and just firing off his cannon. And I actually got permission from Eric to use this as a stinger and transition for the streams. So once I figure out how to do that, I'm going to start doing that, because this is really freaking cool. Let's see. Yes, this is the other topic. Howard Stern to be canceled. Insider alleges Stern, quote, no longer worth the investment. So yes, Howard Stern is leaving. Howard Stern show is potentially going to be canceled on Sirius XM radio. He's been getting paid $100 million a year for, I think, the last decade, and he's been on Sirius XM for, I think, 20 years now. Howard Stern is a tall, giant, grotesque, old liberal lesbian at this point, and I couldn't give two fucking shits about what he has to say or think. He has become everything that he hated when he first started being on radio and being a voice of free speech and being a voice for the people and being anti-censorship. Now he is everything he hates. Fuck Howard Stern. I hope he gets what's coming to him financial, which is nothing. Absolutely nothing. I hope nobody renews him and tries to do anything. Granted, the man already has his millions that he could just go away and hide for the rest of his life and be perfectly fine. But you know what? If he's out of the public spotlight, I'd be fine with that. QueenComixWife, thoughts on Howard Stern?
I can't stand him. I never liked him.
Power Keg Greg is here, says she's a demon, David Blaine. What's going on, Greg? And QueenComixWife with the rat dog. Rat dog. But yeah, that was it for that. And then I don't even know if so this one is the only other topic that I have, and then QueenComixWife, if we have any last topics or thoughts from you.
My other one.
What's your other one? I forgot. There was another one. What was it?
Show?
Oh, yes. Okay. So yes, we'll do. So we'll get into libtards at the end. But QueenComixWife has a topic she would like to talk about, because we were talking about South Park, which is now streaming on Paramount Plus. QueenComixWife wants to talk about some shows and movies that are currently on streaming services. So QueenComixWife,
get some rest, John, and good luck on your surgery tomorrow. We'll be praying for you again tomorrow morning.
Yeah, John. Good luck, brother.
And please let us know how you're feeling afterwards when you're recovered and relaxed at home, relaxing. Just hit me up with a text. Let me know how you're feeling, so we can keep praying for you, honey. We love you. Safe travels to the hospital. Safe surgery. Safe recovery. And we love you, and we'll talk to you soon.
Everything she said times 2, John. Because, I'm twice as good. Kidding. Power Keg Greg said the only thing from Howard Stern I liked was the prank phone calls to Talking Yankees and swap shops. It's been so long since I've listened to Howard Stern, I can't even recall anything that I liked from him. Even as a kid, when I would hear him on local radio. Hot as balls, freaking phone autocorrect. But yeah, QueenComixWife. So you've been watching some new shows and movies and stuff lately.
Just one new show
on Netflix.
Yeah. So I actually, because I don't know if ComixDad told you guys or not, but I've been having trouble with my hands the last 2 weeks. My arthritis has been flaring up a lot. The doctors can't see me until I have my new insurance, so I'm waiting on my insurance cards to come in. So my hands have been giving me problems, and I'm having a lot of pain in my hands. My hands are swelling, having a lot of problems. So the other night I was going to play video games while he was streaming. I was going to play some video games, but I was sitting there saying, there's no way I can't hold the controller. My hands are killing me. So my daughter gave me the remote, said, Mom, let's just watch them. I was like, well, you're going to bed in a minute, but I'll put something on. So I was going through Netflix, trying to find a new show to watch, because honestly, I hate to say that, but I pay for all these damn streaming services, and they don't ever update anything, and it's all the same crap, and you're paying all this money for the same crap over and over and over. So finally, Netflix updated a little bit of stuff. I found a show called Untamed. It's basically they live out in the mountains type thing. It's like a detective type show. It was actually pretty good. They did 1 season so far. I think there's 8 episodes, if I'm right. I think 8 or 9 episodes in it. They're making a 2nd season right now. But I just want to let everybody know that if you ever want to watch a good detective show, Untamed was really good. It was actually very you get very into it, especially the first episode, and it keeps pulling you in the whole time. So if you want to catch a good show, go look up Untamed on Netflix. It's very good. I enjoyed it. I just finished the first season.
And they have announced a new season is coming.
Yep, I just said that. Yeah.
And then also on Netflix, there's a movie that we've been watching several dozen, maybe close to a dozen times at this point with the kids over the last like 3 weeks. QueenComixWife, if you want to talk about that movie as well.
K-pop Demon Hunters. It's a really cute little show for kids and also adults. The music's really good. It's basically a K-pop band who are demon hunters, and they hunt demons to protect their world and everything. And they have to go against another K-pop band who are all demons. And they have great songs in it. It's really cute. It's fun. My kids listen to that damn album every time we get in the car now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm tired of listening to K-pop Demon Hunters, but
I find most of the songs catchy. I am not
Soda Pop is
I am
good.
not into pop music or anything like that, and much less K-pop because I don't speak Korean.
Good night, Lavistro.
But Lavistro, gotta go. I have to prep for my nightly Daddy Corpo obligations. And Lavistro, you're about to miss my final Daddy Corpo obligation for the month.
But yeah,
it's a fun movie. I said at the beginning of the week I was gonna write a review for it on Criticlist. I haven't gotten around to it yet, but it's on my to-do list for probably either tomorrow or Saturday. So I will be writing a review for it on Criticlist. But yeah, it was a fun movie. It's a great movie to watch with the kids. None of the bullshit from nowadays pushed into it. Anything like that. I will none of the stuff that we don't want to see in entertainment for our kids. It's just there's fun animation, a lot of humorous moments, decent comedy for the family as a whole, fun songs to listen to, has a good theme, has a good underlying story and theme and moral and lesson behind it all. So K-pop Demon Hunters, recommended as a decent family flick. Olivia said, I'll wait. I do love watching dumb animals suffer.
But no, it was a really good movie. I do recommend it for parents who just want a good, wholesome, good movie. That is something that I love. I won't make my kids watch. I don't make them watch it, but I make them usually watch Minnow, because YouTube and all this stuff has really done things with kids that I don't agree with. They brainwash these kids. So Minnow is a great Christian app, and it's great for kids to watch and learn about Jesus and everything.
It's a Christian and faith-based streaming service with programming geared towards children.
So I have them watch that, but in all honesty,
very wholesome,
this movie was really good for kids.
And it's not preachy, Minnow.
No.
It's not preachy either.
No.
But anyway, speaking of recommendations, I have a recommendation for you because it's time for my final Daddy Corpo obligatory ad read because I'm sick and fucking tired of doing these. Anyway, let's get ready for it. Ready? Here we go. Ready to level up your game? AIM Controllers is where custom meets unbeatable value. And right now, it's the best deal of the year. They start off with official Sony and Xbox controllers, fully compatible with console and PC, no functionality lost. Then you go wild with custom features, smart bumpers, paddles, grips, stick height, custom buttons, even design your own PS5 snap panels. And here's the part no one else is doing. Lifetime warranty on all modified parts. That's right, lifetime. What other company does that? Exactly. Normally, a fully loaded setup could run you $400, but during AIM Controller's one price promo, it's just $209 US or 182 euros, no matter how many features you add. Use code RUMBLE at checkout and lock it in. This is your sign. Go to aimcontrollers.com and build the last controller you will ever need. Okay, cool. That's done. Now, I will say, for AIM controllers, I mean, they just take actual PS5 and Xbox controllers, and then they just customize them for you. I love the PlayStation 5 controllers. So genuinely, AIM Controllers has a fully customized Venom PS5 controller. It's got a Venom faceplate on the front, but then like customized, but then all that stuff that in that fucking ad read, with the snap panel and the customizable, pre-programmable buttons and all that stuff. If I could afford it, I would get it. If I could afford it, but I mean, it's still a fucking $200 controller, so that's definitely not happening. But no, but if you are a gamer that likes Xbox, current Xbox and PlayStation controllers, if you do like spending money on customized controllers, actually, I would actually recommend go at least looking at their website and checking it out. I'm not going to say go buy it, but it might, especially for some of the designs are pretty neat. Just in my opinion. YouTube is not for kids. Yet, even though they have an app that's specifically called YouTube Kids, it's still not for kids. No. I still need to do my 5. Fuck my life. Well, technically, Levistro, this was my 6th and 7th. My 5th, 6th, and 7th. Because I did 2 pre-recorded ones on Monday, and Rumble rejected them and would not give me a fucking reason as to why. Other than it did not meet their quality standards. But, which is bullshit. Absolute bullshit. Because I read it pretty much just like I read those 2 tonight. Because the 2 pre-recorded ones were for the gaming chair and the controllers. I more or less read them, but just pre-recorded them, so I didn't have to read them live. But Rumble rejected them. So, fucking, I had access to do them again tonight, so I figured I'd do them again. Fuck it, I'm done. But, yeah, I'm not... It's bullshit. Anyway, QueenComixWife, you have any other topics before we get into our final thing here tonight?
I got a new comic book.
You got a new comic book?
Yeah, I picked it up today.
Yeah, here, you know what?
It's not in here. It's in the living room.
Oh, it's not in here? With the
living room. No, it's in the living room.
You want me to go get it?
You can.
Do you want me to go get it?
I haven't read it yet, so I don't know what it's about.
Oh, okay. Well, then never mind. Go ahead. Well, just tell them what it's called and tell them what the little bit that you don't even know what it's called. All right. QueenComixWife got a new comic book tonight. I got some stuff to share. Why not? Snooty says, "Why is Rumble doing this? YouTube is about to start a purge. They should be going out of their way to help creators not bring more in." They're doing this because this is how they're creating ad revenue for the company. I don't know why exactly, but I mean, platforms like YouTube, Twitch, Kick, Rumble, they all make the majority of their money based on ad revenue, so I understand it. But the fact that they're making it a requirement for creators in the creator program, partnership program, is a bunch of bullshit.
I want to see that when the ad people see the cooler one that I did yesterday.
QueenComixWife did one last night. She was talking about a cooler, like a cooler specifically made for like hunting and outdoorsmen, and she kept talking cooler. It kept using the Northern Jersey, New York accent in it the whole time. And there's a bunch of scam ads too, also available for ad reads. I am not reading any of those. Scam is scam. It's also money, and Rumble is corpo. That's what they do. Yeah, that's exactly it, Livish Show. And honestly, I struggled for the first like 2.5 days. So from Friday into Saturday into probably Sunday afternoon before I went live on Sunday night. What?
You have that bag in here?
What bag?
The orange one that had the stuff in it?
No.
Oh, because I will get my cookbook that I bought.
Oh wait, yes. It's all underneath the blanket, which I covered up because it's a mess.
What?
But anyway, no, I was struggling with it for the first like 2.5 days when they announced it was a requirement, because I like to think, or at least I used to like to think, that I had more integrity than that, but then I was seeing people were starting to do it, and honestly, I saw how quick it is to read it. I was like, so I thought to myself, I was like, well, if either I can just take a good old piss out of doing it, and show people that I'm not serious about doing it, or honestly, I'll just sit here and tell you guys before and after. I hate fucking doing these, but it's a requirement in order for us to be paid by Rumble, for the partner program. So we're just doing it. We're getting it out of the way. I fucking hate doing it, but whatever. I'm gonna do it. Yeah, ComixDad is a monkey see, monkey do. Yeah, and don't get me wrong. Also, if things were different right now with our with our situation and everything, I may very well would have sat out for the month and opted not to do it because because of the situation that we're in, it's next month that payout, even though it's probably going to be even smaller than it was this month, when this month was smaller than last month, because they keep bringing more creators into the program, which is fine. I mean, it's great that creators are coming into the program, but like as they have more mouths to feed, the payouts will get less and less. So people are probably going to start complaining about that. You know what? Whatever. It's fine. Give me the fucking money. It's going to help pay a bill. Until our situation improves, it's going to help pay a bill. That's the way I fucking look at it at this point. But yeah, other than that though, it's just but I'm also the ad reads I'm doing. It's either stuff like the Rumble Premium ad read. Okay, it's Rumble Premium. I have Rumble Premium. Lots of you have Rumble Premium. No harm, no foul. Takes a minute to read it, if that. The gaming controllers, I genuinely do want to check out those gaming controllers. I just wish I could afford one of them. And same with the gaming chairs. I would love to be able to check them out. I just can't afford one of those fucking gaming chairs. But other than that, like the outdoor equipment, the outdoor sporting goods, like the cooler, the float tube, all the efficient stuff, I'm not gonna ever use them. But at least they're not scams. They're not scam companies like a bunch of the other ad reads they have available are. But Panda Simone says, "Sorry, my sweet comics couple need to leave. Great stream, Panda. Thank you so much for being here. We appreciate
you, Panda.
And I'm sure Queen will be talking to you tomorrow plenty.
Definitely.
But you do your thing. Thank you for being here, Panda Simone. We appreciate you. We love you. But yeah, anyway, before we end the stream, just some fun stuff to show off real quick, I guess. I need to find a place to hang up this sign. I would like to hang it on the outside of the house, but I might just hang it up out in the hallway before people come in the room. Warning, no stupid people beyond this point. Because ComixDad don't suffer no fools. That's right. What?
Right.
Transformers, the original series, G1, the complete series on DVD. Physical is king. And then, since I am ComixDad, I talked about this on Sunday. I talked about this, I think, last Thursday as well of Talking Shop. But comic book art, arguably, in my opinion, one of the best comic book artists currently working, both in the indie scene and in mainstream, is V. Ken Marion. What?
Nothing.
What?
That's true.
If you hang it outside the house, then you can't come inside. ComixWife won't allow it. No, that's true. That's very true. Well, okay, yeah. No stupid people beyond this point except for the property owners, which is me.
Technically.
But anyway, as I was saying, V. Ken Marion, he does a lot of cover art in comics, both for indies and for DC. And he's doing the interior art for several of the next upcoming issues of Green Lantern Corps and Green Lantern. He's also going to be coming on Talking Shop in December because we're going to be talking about this. He co-wrote and did all the art for his own indie comic, Battle Chronicle Soul Striker, and he was even kind enough to sign the cover. But I love his art style. This is one of the many covers he did for it. I think you could still get it if you go to Indiegogo and you just search the title, Battle Chronicle Soul SOL Striker with a Y. But just the art, his style, V. Ken Marion's style reminds me very much of that late 90s art style. Very much of that mid to late 90s art style. Almost that McFarlane was doing Spider-Man in the early 90s, but still very much of that McFarlane, Spawn, Spider-Man type of style, blended with kind of his own thing that he does as well. But I just love it. I love his work. I love his art. Now, he doesn't do the colors, but like the colors definitely help make everything pop. But he does the lines. He does the penciling. He does the actual. He does the groundwork for the art, and his artwork is just fantastic. So I definitely highly recommend this as one of my indie pickups for not just currently, but probably for the year at the rate that this is going. But this is Battle Chronicle Soul Striker. Here's also a lot of the main characters, or a lot of the characters involved on the back cover as well. It's a good read. I had a lot of fun reading it. He did a great job. Because he co-wrote it with somebody else. he and his co-writer, they did a fantastic job setting up the world, setting up the plot, doing the world building, laying the groundwork for what is going to be hopefully an epic, action-packed, and thrilling series of events to come in the following in the following books. And that's, like I said, one of the things we're going to be talking about when Weekend Marion comes on Talking Shop in December. But anyway, Queen Comics Wife. Oh, do you want to talk about this?
You can talk about it.
All right.
You
So,
bought it for older ones, so you can talk about it.
yes.
You
So
know
the
what
other
her-
thing, for any of you who follow me on X, you saw this past weekend, I posted on X because at Hobby Lobby of all places, I found this, the Action Bible. Now, granted, I'm not a big fan of that name, but this was apparently printed pre 2020 originally, but with like 600 something pages in it. But then apparently they reprinted an edition in 2020, adding 128 more pages with a veteran comic book artist, Sergio Cariello. I apologize if to Mr. Cariello if I am butchering his last name, but he did all the work, all the artwork himself on this. It is beautiful, and it basically is just just a comic book retelling of the historical chronological events of the Bible, starting with Genesis all the way up until the end of the New Testament, including Jesus' birth, death, and resurrection. I'm going to be reading this with our older daughter. Once I finish reading the children's Bible that we have for our younger daughter, which should be probably in a week from now. We don't have too much left in that.
Done.
And then I'm going to start reading this with our older daughter. And honestly, I might just read this on my own as well, because part of the reason why I have never sat and read the Bible is because I'm lazy and it's too wordy in my opinion. And so if I have pretty pictures to look at and still get the same message and point across, I'm perfectly fine with that. But yeah, everybody go check this out. Look it up on Amazon, look it up on wherever you got to, the Action Bible. If you don't have a Bible in your house, get an Action Bible in your house. And the publishers, creators,
Beautiful
artists, nobody knows that I'm doing this right now. They're not a sponsor or anything like that. As opposed to those As opposed to those fucking ad reads that I've been having to do and that QueenComixWife has been having to do. This is something I would actually promote, and so I'm doing it right now. Same thing with Weekend Marion's indie book or indie comic, Battle Chronicle Soul Striker. Nobody told me to do that. I didn't tell V, hey, I'm going to promote your book. Can you do nothing like that? Like I love his comic. I love his indie comic, and I love the fact that I can read this with my daughter starting next week. I've thumbed through it. The artwork is great. I will hopefully love this as I love the Bible, as I love Jesus and my faith and God and all that stuff. But yeah. Levisha said, fun fact, 60% of Christians do not read the Bible. If they did, they would be surprised.
Be very surprised.
Should probably go read it. Oh, yeah, for sure. Well, and then here's the thing too. The Bible is there's some stories and some things in the Bible that, if taken literally, can definitely be taken the wrong way. But it's a lot about context. It's a lot about themes. And I think that's also something that's missing, especially in today's day and age, is the critical thinking skills to read something and the context in which it is written, or the underlying theme of which it is written.
Yeah.
Use those critical thinking and reading comprehension skills that we were all taught. But that also is the American public education system for you, I guess. But but yeah, still, even then though, it's about belief, it's about faith, and yes, I'm not going to sit here and say would it be better if they did? Probably, because then better grip on the faith and the understanding and all that. But I'm not going to sit here and say people should. But if you don't have a Bible in your home and you want to have a Bible in your home, but you're like me and don't want to read all the wordy stuff, go find an Action Bible. Anyway, QueenComixWife, I'm not even going to cover this last one because honestly, talking about the Action Bible is a nice way to end it. Do you have anything you wanna talk about?
I was going to show this.
Oh yeah, go ahead. QueenComixWife is going to show something she found.
So we have we have like a handy down like bookstore by us, and I love cooking books because You know, here's my thing. I don't follow every recipe. I actually do twists on my own things. But for $5, I found this book today called Recipes to the Rescue. And it's actually really cool for moms who are single or are housewives who have kids and a husband. This book actually has less than an hour and a half to a half an hour of recipes you can make really quickly to feed the family. And they have some really cool stuff in here. I actually saw one that ComixDad's gonna be so excited about because I saw it and I'm like, oh, he's gonna freak. And ComixDad, read that.
Which one? This one?
Yeah.
Ooh, spanakopita dip.
So like they have stuff like that where you can. They have they go from appetizers.
Is this like a 50s comic book theme?
It is.
That's cool.
Isn't that cool?
Show the cover.
So the cover is really cool on it. It's like a 50s like look. I think it's awesome. I loved it. Like I said, it was $5 at our second-hand store. So I grabbed it because I like to cook. I like to cook everything. So, but they have like beefy quesadillas. You can make Italian tomato white bean soup, egg drop corn soup. Like they do twists on things. So like I thought it's really cool. Number one, I can use some of this for my cooking videos if I wanted to. And I can also make meals for the family under half an hour to an hour and a half. So can't beat that, you know? So for $5, I'll give it a go. They have appetizers, regular entree meals, and they also have desserts in here. The desserts I wasn't really happy with because I don't like chocolate chip stuff and all that. And ComixDad's really picky. But like the one dessert that I saw in here, I was like, oh, I would try this in a hot beat. Not gonna lie.
In a what beat?
Hot beat.
First you said hot beat.
Hot beat.
Heartbeat.
Yeah, that. Is Candy Boy dessert pizza. Me and my daughter would eat that. And I don't like pizza, but we like candy. So, you know, we're going to look at these and see what we can find in here. They have a Sloppy Joe one that is a twist on Sloppy Joe, but it's Middle Eastern mixed together. So I was like, you know what? Might as well try it, see if it's good. If it's not, it was $5. And it's a cute, I think it's a great cover. I love how it looks. So you know what? If it's good, it's good. If it's not, it's not. We'll find out. Go ahead, ComixDad.
No, that was it. QueenComixWife, you got anything else going on? Anything coming up?
I'm streaming on Saturday, doing Dreamlight Valley because I missed Dreamlight Valley last week because my wonderful people wanted to play Quiplash. So I'm playing some Dreamlight Valley on Saturday night. Sunday, please come hang out with me and the Comics Kids. We're going to do artwork together. I'm going to do some diamond art because I have to get that diamond art done. I have to. It's been sitting there for so long. And then also they're going to do like painting and everything. They love to paint. Yeah. And watch out because my 5-year-old,
and that's going to
be
will
talk your head off.
And is that going to be a Rumble Premium stream?
It's going to be Rumble Premium, and also it's going to be a YouTube stream.
Well, the reason why I ask if it's going to be a Rumble Premium stream is because Rumble did announce yesterday that if you don't have Rumble Premium, but your favorite creators on Rumble are doing Rumble Premium streams and content, you can still watch it if you don't have Premium, as long as you have a subscription or in YouTube terms membership to the channel. So like for the 10 channel subscriptions that were gifted tonight, like Monday, I'll be doing a Rumble Premium stream. If you were gifted one of those subscriptions, you can come hang out on Monday. If you've ever been gifted a subscription for QueenComixWife's channel, or if you just want to go sign up for one, which those are $5, as opposed to paying $10 for Rumble Premium. But it'll give you access to specifically that specific channel that you have the subscription for, and all their Rumble Premium content. So this way you're still not missing anything, and this way you're not paying Rumble Premium. It goes directly to the creator. If you want to just give it all to the creator instead of paying Rumble, you can still catch all your favorite creators' content that then whenever they do go premium. So I just wanted to throw that out there as well. So when the Queen goes premium on Sunday, when I go premium on Monday, anybody that has subscriptions to our channels on Rumble, you don't have to have Rumble Premium. You can still hang out and watch them as long as you have a subscription. So there's that. Just wanted to let everybody know about that.
And I just want to let everybody know something kind of sexy right now, okay? anybody got some foods, if you have a food porn sexy thing going on,
Oh my god.
let me explain what I'm doing next week.
Oh god.
Next week.
What in the hell are you about to say?
Hold on a second. Next week.
I literally don't know where she's going with this.
If you love food, next week I will be doing a Rumble Premium where I will be making empanada shells from scratch and my fresh stuffing that I make my empanadas, and we're gonna make empanadas on live. And
why are you trying to be all fucking seductive and shit about it?
It's true. Please, you know how many people love fucking empanadas? I need memberships, damn it. I'm gonna fucking do something to get memberships.
Whatever. Anybody wants to be generous, go over to QueenComixWife's channel on Saturday. Go gift subscriptions so people can get their food porn addictions in. Anyway. Anyway, with tomorrow being Friday, it's my normal tomorrow's my day to stream here in the Comics household. But I will be over on Master Swag King's channel tomorrow night at 10:30 p.m. Eastern time. So because I'm going to be on his stream, which is pretty late for us here, I will not be doing a stream in the evening tomorrow. Instead, yeah, Queen might just go live, do just a bullshit game stream or just a bullshit hang out and talk stream or something tomorrow night. That's at 10:30 tomorrow. Okay. But if you let me finish, I will be doing a gaming stream. Hopefully, I'm hopefully getting or no, I don't have a beta coda, so that'll be Saturday. I'll be getting it on. I was gonna say I'll hopefully be playing some of the Battlefield 6 beta, but I don't have a beta code. I have to wait for the open beta, which starts on Saturday. So instead you had to like sign up for it ahead of time. Oh. But so instead tomorrow, I don't know if I'm playing Liza P or if I'm gonna be playing Batman Arkham City. Because I started Liza P like almost a month ago and I haven't played it since. But I might just be playing Batman or Arkham City tomorrow. I don't know. Or I might play Marvel Rivals. Who knows? Might just do that. But anyway, I will be doing gaming stream probably early to mid-afternoon tomorrow. And then QueenComixWife will stream probably around like 7 o'clock tomorrow. And then I'll be on Master Swag King's channel tomorrow night at 10:30 Eastern time. But then also, please come on back to QueenComixWife's channel on Saturday, like she said. And then on Sunday night, come on back for for the pull list, where I'm going to be going over the new comics for the coming week, because every Wednesday is new comic book day. I'll be giving you my recommendations on what I think is worth going and grabbing from your local comic shop, and maybe some things that I think are worth throwing right in the trash, depending upon what's available and what's coming out. Monday, I will be doing Rumble Premium, be continuing playing Pokemon Red, most likely. So come on, hang out for that if you have a channel subscription or if you have Rumble Premium. The Queen's doing her premium artsy crafts with the kids on Sunday afternoon. Do that as well. And then next Thursday, we'll be talking shop again, and my guest is going to be Justin Belmont of Belmont Press Comics. We're going to be talking comic book creation, what it takes to write a comic book. He's put out a couple of indie titles already. He has a third that he just finished doing, or he's in the process of doing fulfillment for, that he did crowdfunding on, called Pencils Down. I have a copy of it coming in the mail, which hopefully is showing up by the end of the weekend. Because he did tell me he sent mine out just yesterday or the day before. So hopefully that'll show up in time for me to read it before he comes on the channel next week, and we can talk about that. But yeah, it's going to be a good time. And then catch us here in 2 weeks for more Comics Couple Cafe.
Maybe Tuesday or Wednesday, if you have time, we can do an Among Us stream on my channel.
We will talk about it. Maybe we will do an Among Us stream next week as well. Who knows? But that's next week. Yeah. I was talking next week. But anyway.
Well, I'm saying next week. Yeah. I'm saying.
But anyway, guys, thank you so much to the 20 people who are still here hanging out, as we've just been kind of droning on and on and on and on and on about all sorts of stuff all night. Yep. But thank you. I appreciate you guys. QueenComixWife, show some love.
Thank you guys so much, and I appreciate everybody being here tonight. Thank you all for the donations and just being, even though I had to talk, my accent. Thank you guys.
To Sean, a.k.a. our buddy Safcaj, to Levistro,
Snooty Mims.
To Snooty Mims for the channel subscriptions, to Professor Savage Dad for the channel subscriptions, and to Daramuth for the raid as well. All over on Rumble, by the way.
So thank you all for being here tonight. Thank you for all the support and love. And please come follow me so you can watch some of my stuff. Yeah. We're going to have some fun this week. Like I said, I was joking around with the whole empanada thing, but I am going to do empanadas on live. I want to Have fun with it. The problem is, I have to see if I can get the machine to do my empanada squishing, because you have to squish your empanadas down so you can fold them. I don't have a squisher, so I have to go on Amazon and see how much it's going to cost, because those are not cheap sometimes. But if I can get one, we will definitely be doing one on live this week, maybe next week, depending on next week or the week after, depending on when I can get one. Yeah, so we're gonna have some fun with that. But also we're gonna do some gaming, having fun, talking, whatever you want to do. But yeah, come follow me, come hang out with me, and enjoy it.
And yeah, that's about it, guys. Thank you all so much for being here again. We appreciate you. We love you guys. Without you guys, without the comics crew, there is no comics community. There is no ComixDad channel. There's no QueenComixWife channel. And QueenComixWife's links are in the description of both streams on YouTube and on Rumble. But yeah, guys, that's it for us. I'll see you tomorrow. QueenComixWife will see you probably tomorrow night. And we'll see you here in 2 weeks for another Comics Couple Cafe. So until next time, guys, be good to yourselves. Be good to each other. Support your local comic shops, support independent comic creators, and support small creators like myself, QueenComixWife, many friends of the channel, Levistro, Power Keg Greg, Professor Savage Dad, Original Next Level Gaming, Daramuth, and many others. But until then, everybody, y'all take care of yourselves. This is ComixDad and QueenComixWife saying, we're out. Bye!